Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Vanilla Classic, our hardcore hunter run here on the Bloodsail Buccaneers server. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you clicking on the video, and I hope you're doing well, whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, or night. It is late morning for me on a Saturday, and we're being attacked. Let's take care of this. We're heading over to Brunel Village. We're going to turn in the Shimmerweed that we forgot to turn in. And then we're going to go to Ironforge. We have a breadcrumb to turn in that direction. And then we'll be going back to Elwyn, I believe. Which I think we can just, yeah, we can just hearth there. So that'll be pretty convenient. Once we go to Ironforge and get that turned in the throne room, we'll be able to hearth back to Elwyn, instead of having to go wait for the tram, which would not be a very exciting way to start an episode, and I don't know how many more episode thumbnails I can have be us in the tram. So far we've gotten away with one. We're gonna feed this guy till he goes green. I know it takes it a minute to catch up. There we go, that got him there. 125% of normal damage. So that's huge. 25% more damage, guys, is huge. If you didn't know, which you probably did. Let's avoid Wolf Murder Island and go more in this direction.
How are you? Off with you.
That is a breadcrumb that'll take us into Loch Modan eventually, so we'll hang on to that for when we're ready to head in that direction.
I have the finest wires in the land.
I'm sure you do. I just don't know why you're yelling at me. That's really all we can do? I mean, it seems pathetic because it is. There we go.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay, yeah, we need to do more. If we work on our engineering and stuff, we'll get some of the materials out of our inventory, but just haven't gotten to that point yet. How do we want to get back? Let's just cut across the same way we came, and then we'll head north to Ironforge on the road. But yeah, I mean, we could smelt and get rid of all of the copper. We'll have stacks of copper bars. And then we need to find a way to spend those. I guess we spend them here for now. Until this is green, right? Even though it's going to eat up some linen that I kind of want to have linen for first aid. It's not really essential that we have linen for first aid right now. Our pet can do a lot of the tanking. And we can keep some food on us for if we need to eat between fights for whatever reason. But yeah, I don't know if it's worth holding on to when we could be getting skills. We'll probably only get like 10 or 15 skill ups anyway before it goes green, and then I doubt we'll keep using a lot of linen cloth after that. We need a forge to make this stuff? Yeah, it requires an anvil. Maybe we'll do some of that while we're in Ironforge. It would be a good place for it, just to... Maybe it will help clear out our bags. Even if it doesn't clear the bags out very much, it'll get our professions leveled up. Yeah, gee, is this person going for the same node that we are? Oh, we're not getting to it from down here. Yeah, I think we had to be up top where that cave is in order to get to that one, unfortunately. We should have circled back and gotten the one that was behind us that popped up. But, you know, how could we know? kind of like keeping him on passive. That way when I want him to run, I don't have to think too much about it. I don't have to worry about somebody hitting us with a ranged attack and then him turning around and booking it right at a pack of mobs. So maybe I'll just leave him on passive. I really want to see the assist feature added to Classic, whereby as soon as I start attacking an enemy, my pet starts attacking it. That would be really nice. It would give me a keybind back that I could use. And I know I could do macros. I could macro Hunter's Mark. Pet attack would be a nice macro. I think I had it written out. When did we last play a Hunter? Maybe I'll try to get a macro like that going. It's just my tilde key, which I could usually use that for something, but it'll probably eventually be useful for like a trap, something of that nature. And I would just love to have the keybind back. I will throw the Tiger's Eye in the bank. I've had other stuff that probably should have went into the bank. And I could probably sell this tailoring unless I'm planning to pick up tailoring, which I'm not. I'll try to get better about using the bank when we have things like leather or jewels, things we might need. This is not the bank. So the first step would be to get used to finding the bank. Okay, step 1, find the bank. Step 2, use the bank. Step 3, question mark, question mark, question mark. Step 4, profit.
Talk to me.
There we go. There we go. That's our first bank use on the Hunter. Maybe our first bank use in hardcore. I don't know if we might have used the bank a little bit on the Shaman, which was our first hardcore character. I can't get to him from here. I think I have to go into the Great Forge area, which we need to be there anyway to do our engineering and smelting, so... And once that stuff is done, we'll hearth out. If we're looking at Elwyn Forest, we have Princess Must Die, Lost Guards, Protect the Frontier still going on. And Jasperlode Mine. Yeah, that's right, we peeled out of there. We had started to do some of that stuff, and I just had a bad feeling about it. And we peeled out.
How are ya? Safe travels.
And there is no follow-up. Alright, to the anvils we go. I don't know if we need to use the forge where the Ashbringer was made, but we can. Let's see, let's smelt. Let's turn all of our copper ore into copper bars, as exciting as that gets. And I'm gonna drink some coffee, and I would urge you guys to do similarly, or drink some water would be always a great idea. Or eat some food, sustain yourselves in some way while we forge all these copper bars. With our bare hands, nonetheless. I kind of wish I could have multiple crafting windows open at once so I can just look at stuff while I have something else going on. That would be really cool. And we're probably going to want to grab the next rank of mining as well. Is that like right around here somewhere maybe? Blacksmithing supplies. I feel like it would be close. Let's consult one of the friendly guards.
No.
Oh, it's not super close. It's near enough. Let's go ahead and we will make these. What's limiting us here? I think it's the blasting powder. Ooh, we don't have any more rough stones. Let's create all of this and just see where this gets us, and we'll see if it goes green or not. Alright, yeah, it's still yellow. And we do need to figure out where to train engineering as well. Because now we've basically got that capped out.
What's on your mind?
So, mining was over here. Somewhere. Maybe up here? Maybe not. Okay, just an empty house. You know what? This is my house now. I live here. This is one of the things that Questie was good for.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm just not... I guess it's out in the main area. And I just totally missed it. Yep, makes sense.
Here there.
Oh, we're broke, guys. Oh, geez, this was the problem, right?
Well met.
Can we sell anything? Oh, these are worth quite a bit. Yeah, I'm selling all of those, and I don't care how useful they are, because you know what's more useful? Having money.
Safe travel.
Let's at least... Oh, gosh. And then we have bronze and tin we're not going to be able to afford. I don't want to do these now. I want to be able to level up engineering so that that doesn't stay capped out. And I think I'm going to need all my silver to do that.
Well met. Keep your feet on the ground.
No, I just need the next rank. I guess that'd be expert.
Good day to you.
Okay, do I really want to grab any of this? I feel like I have to grab something. See, we need malachite. I've definitely sold lots of malachite. I hope we get malachite again. I'd like to be able to make this. That'd be really cool. If we can't, then, you know, that is what it is. Copper modulator. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do any more right now. This is still taking up linen. We don't have any blasting powder. So we can do arc-light spanners with straight copper. And we may end up eventually having to do that. Yeah, we need an anvil. And as we know, even though all engineers need an anvil, none of these engineers have an anvil near them. It's really interesting actually how that works out. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get back over to Elwyn. Alright, time for the long run out to the east. We do need to get back out over to the logging camp. But we could probably hang to the south of the road and do a little bit of mining on the way. We could do a little bit of fighting too if anything is worth kill experience. This is actually a young forest bear, and we need that for the quest, so we might find some of these guys out here, which would be amazing, because typically I find the bears difficult to find over to the east. Much more so than the prowlers. Kind of hard just to not fight everything that's worth experience because the hunter class is very fluid and it deals a lot of damage, so killing things feels really smooth and easy, and pressing the hunter buttons is a very enjoyable experience. So it's kind of hard to like look at an enemy off in the distance that rewards experience and not attack it. Especially when we're above half mana. More than 50 people here in Elwyn today. It is a Saturday morning. Always nice to see so many people on the server and in the community having a great time in the game. It feels totally different than trying to get onto a Wrath server and level up there. It's usually pretty desolate. I feel like we can wait till level 12 to go after Princess. We'll probably get level 12 while we're slaying the Prowlers and the young Forest Bears. And I think that would be a lot safer, and since Princess did in our Paladin, I am understandably wary of her and her shenanigans. So we've learned everything that we have access to right now. I feel like maybe being in Elwyn, maybe it's a good time to shelve this pet at the stables in Goldshire and maybe we tame something else. Do we want to tame a wolf? Are there useful skills we can get from like a prowler? Because, you know, now that I think about it, is there a stabler at the logging camp? It feels like that'd be a place where there would be a pet stable. But I know someone mentioned specifically Goldshire, I thought. I think they said I should stable this guy at Goldshire and then run out and get a level 10 Prowler. Guys, that sounds like a really good idea. I've been changing the way that I approach playing Classic Vanilla. In the past, like, kind of when I set myself on a course of action, even if I then realize that there's, like, something better I could do or something I'd rather do, usually I'll stick out my course of action. Just for fluidity and momentum. But I'm kind of trying to become okay with taking more of a meandering approach. Ooh, sir, I can't say your name, buddy. Dead at level 15 in Elwyn Forest. Yeah, that was going to be a tongue twister. Anyway, yeah, I've been trying to be okay with taking more of a meandering approach. Working on some professions and trying not to let it bother me. Professions don't bother me, let me be clear. Sometimes what bothers me is like how boring it must be to watch somebody's progression bars go. And I'm fully aware that I don't bring enough topics to talk about during those times when I'm crafting. So that's the kind of stuff I worry about. Mainly, I'm worried about you guys, you know. But I've been trying to get okay with, especially in vanilla during our hardcore runs, just kind of going slow and saying, okay, well, you realize there might be a better thing to do. It's okay to go do that now. You don't have to go all the way out there because you said you were going to. Look, you can do productive things on the way back, and then again on the way forward. And so I hope that doesn't bother anybody. It's new for me, and I'm really trying to get used to it, because I feel like it's valuable to play more like this, especially when you're in vanilla and you're doing the hardcore run. Because this could help us a lot, you know, deciding to double back and get some new abilities for our pet could be really useful, and I feel like it's worth it to have the experience of doing it. I don't really want to mess with these guys. We don't have the... Do we have the red linen quest yet? Huh. We picked up... Maybe we... No, there's no way we already did it. Maybe we just didn't grab it. Yeah, I think I missed grabbing the red linen bandana quest from the logging camp. Otherwise, we could have been working on those guys. I might have to go farm them to get stuff to sell to stable this pet. That could be a thing. But we'll figure it out, whatever we have to do. See, I wish I could take skinning too. Wouldn't it be amazing? Just 2 more main professions would make the game feel so much different. If I could have skinned that and then made some gear out of it. Okay, stable master.
Hey there.
This costs 5 silver, which is not unattainable.
Safe travels.
We have two stabling slots, it looked like. This is not unattainable. Let's see what we can sell, and then we'll figure out how much more we have to scrounge up.
What can I do for you?
I'm gonna sell these. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. We're close. Oh, there we go. I need to. Yeah, I need to be crafting more of those just to sell them. I need blasting powder. We need the anvil for that. Okay, it's fine. We have the silver we need for now. Let's go stable this guy. Then we'll take the road out to the logging camp, and we'll go right for a prowler.
You need something?
Just because we don't want to, Oh, this is so cool. I've never stabled a pet, guys. Can you believe that? 20 years in a while, I've never stabled a pet. The next slot, though, cost 5 gold. Okay, he is stabled. He's nice and safe. We didn't dismiss him. He'll be there. It's weird for me. Like, I'm walking away from this pet, and I feel weird about it. I feel weird about it. I don't know if I trust this NPC. What I'm going to find out soon is, like, I can get him from any stable master. I don't have to visit Irma to get him back. Or do I? And now we kind of have to take the road. Well, you know, it's low-level guys. We'll kind of skim for ore still. I probably just won't be fighting everything. I think we could obviously handle most of what's here without a pet, but why take chances? Well, for excitement, maybe. It's like the one thing that kind of bothers me about dwarves and some of the shorter races is that the ground clutter. The ground clutter is often as tall as they are. And originally, you know, when the game was designed, there really wasn't a lot of ground clutter. Like, you couldn't have that setting up high, even if this... I don't know if the setting even existed. But I know, like, if it did, most computers that were running would not be able to render a lot of ground clutter. Mine certainly couldn't. So yeah, and then, like... So I don't know if they thought about that. Like, look how tall the ground clutter is compared to us. We, like, just hide in the bushes. In vanilla, it's not as bad as it is in retail. In retail, there's so much tall ground clutter, and it's all beautiful, but when you're a shorter race, you just kind of get lost in it. Unless you're standing on the road, which, who wants to just go stand on the road? Let's see what this is like with no pet. We have concussive shots, so... I mean, it wasn't bad. We didn't get him down before he got in melee range, but he didn't really do a lot of damage to us either. You are a bear. You are being fought by somebody, though. Cursed Pally. Okay, that's an optimistic name for your paladin. I hope you do well. We could grab the bear, or we can grab the ore. I definitely have to prioritize the ore. And somebody grabbed the bear. Okay, we kind of knew that was going to be a trade-off. A Cursed Pally, he probably would have went for the ore had we gone for the bear. I'm assuming that a lot of people do professions. Maybe they don't. Young forest... This was the best way to get the young forest bears, in my opinion. Usually I have such a hard time hunting them down near the logging camp where there aren't many of them. And this has just been the best way to get them. Now, yeah, we are... Yeah, we're not in a good position to fight higher level guys, but it's okay. He's level 8. We can melee him down. Alright, 5 out of 5. I like it.
Hello.
What do you have? 35 silver. I wish I could afford that, sir,
Safe
but
travel.
I cannot. Here's a hardcore question for you. And maybe this will be for my hardcore hunter buddies. If my pet dies in hardcore, am I allowed to revive my pet? If I revive my pet, is it going to, like, remove me from hardcore tracking? I don't know, but I just thought about it. Because it's hardcore. If I die, I'm dead. If my pet dies, isn't he dead too? Let me know what you guys think, okay? Or just let me know if there already is a rule in place. Then just tell me that. Ooh, see, I don't know if I've... Did we get the one guy's body when we were up here? I feel like maybe we did. I feel like maybe we did. You know what? Let's head back over to the logging camp really quick. I want to see if we didn't pick up the red linen or the red silk or whatever it is. I don't think we picked that up. And then I guess we'll go check on the second guard's body. His will only be available if we've already found the first. And I honestly can't remember if we grabbed it while we were here before we peeled out or what. But let's look for Sarah Timberlane. She has a quest for us. There she is.
King's honor, friend.
Okay, and we did the wood collecting, did we not? I believe that we did. Okay, so we need prowlers, and we're going to come up here and check on Malachi's corpse. But what we're going to do first is we're going to tame... Oh, he's level 9. There's going to be a level 10 one, and I'd really like to grab a level 10 off the bat if we can. It's not a huge deal, like they'll level up in combat, right? So maybe I should just settle for what I can find nearby. I shouldn't really travel far or do too much without a pet, so let's grab this guy. If he's still around. Maybe I've already lost him to another player. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's do this. We'll start from like back here. Doing this without a potion is a little scary, but we can't heal during the channel anyway. If we want to finish it, we have to let it run. Okay, we've got him. He's not happy, so let's immediately fix that. He's gonna love the fish, I feel like. He doesn't like that food. Damn, was I wrong. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, I hope he doesn't abandon us here in this first fight. Just stick with us a little bit, buddy. We don't even have you trained up yet. Okay, let's try again with the whole feeding thing. Okay, he likes the beer-basted boar ribs. That gives me some hope that he might not run away in the next 10 seconds. How about some tough jerky? Yeah, you like that? How about you just eat all of it then? We can't overfeed them, can we? Let's go in here. We need to train him in some things. Where do I see how much TP he has? He has no TP yet because he has not leveled at all. So let's get him going. Let's come look for this body, and we'll probably have to fight a few murlocs, which is fine. Let's take on some more prowlers too. Now he doesn't have charge. He doesn't have taunt. He's going to be a little bit different to be with here. In that we're going to draw aggro, so we're going to have to use concussive shot. Probably get into a little bit of melee. No, I don't think we will. We didn't get into any melee there, so we are going to be fine. This dude is still not like perfectly happy as much as I would like him to be. So I'm just going to kind of keep feeding him every once in a while to see if we can get that up to green. Let's target you. Let's just pull you out of there. You can go in now. Don't remember exactly where the corpse is. Oh, there it is. Way back here. See, sometimes the far... did we already do this? You know what? I don't think we got the other guy's corpse. Because otherwise this would be lit up. So yeah, we made a little bit of an error here. We don't need to be in this part yet. Let's get out of this general area. We'll head across the river. We'll try to get to the other corpse. And then maybe we'll head towards the Jasperlode mine. Sound good? Okay, great. Sounds good to me too. I think he's like over here, right? I could have swore we got to him, but maybe we didn't. Maybe trying to fight to him was when I decided to get out of this area for now. Yeah, no, we haven't gotten to him. There he is. Clickable. He's clickable. And that's okay, because we can run out and we can go do the Jasperlode mine exploration really quick too. Not really quick, but we can go do that now. You guys know what I mean. And I don't think we're going to find prowlers out this way. But we're definitely going to find a ton of wolves that we should probably fight. Some of them we might have to fight. I'd rather not fight two of them at once. Our pet just kind of hung out there for a minute. That was a little weird. Oh yeah, there are wolves everywhere. Okay, he did get a level. Let's check and see if he got any TP. I think I want him to get Growl. Not a high enough level, okay. So, let's do Greater Stamina then. This is not the greatest thing that's happened. But I think it's fine. I'd like to keep him alive, since I don't know the hardcore rule about pets dying yet. Okay, he is alive, that's good. We'll let his natural regen kick in. We could heal him, right? Revive pet, feed pet. I don't see heal pet. I like that the pet can also daze them. If they are running towards us, the pet gets behind them and dazes them, which slows them down, I think. Unless that was just the concussion shot lingering on it. It looked like he was dazed. There's going to be kobolds crawling all around these forests here, so let's try to take them out methodically. There's got to be another player around here somewhere. I see. Oh, yeah, here we go. You are... What are you? A paladin? You're probably fine. Ooh, respawns. If we don't pay attention, we won't be fine. So we should kind of worry about ourselves here for the moment. Although these guys are only level 6, so not exactly the most challenging enemies. We are going into a mine, however, which could get dicey really quick. Especially if all this stuff happens to respawn, like, right around us. Maybe we'll get lucky here, we'll be able to go get the ping. Yeah, we have somebody, a mage here, level 9 mage. Ooh, brother, be careful. He's right ahead of us, so... we got the ping for completion. And, we're gonna get out of here. Smart use of polymorph there, good job, man. Now get some distance on it, and open up. And watch your 6 while you're in here. Well, that was a lot less kobold clearing than I thought we'd have to do. Thank you, Saturday mornings on the Bloodsail Buccaneers server and your awesome, active, beautiful, sexy player base. Let's take this guy out. We have a guy to our left as well. I'm going to sidestep here a bit. I don't think we aggroed the other guy. Yeah, I called him off in time. That was a close one. Probably could have dealt with it just fine, but I'm really looking forward to having our ice trap for situations like that when we get jumped. We'll just freeze him and walk away. It's going to be pretty darn amazing. Okay, let's try to recover the second body now. And then we'll be looking for a few more prowlers. Well, this was easy. Someone must have just cleared this area out. And there's level 12. We are going to keep going into the reduction of the mana cost for our shots and our stings. And now we need to find a couple prowlers, which hopefully won't be too hard. Usually there's a lot hanging out around the logging camp, so we'll head over here to the east a little bit. And we'll see. If not, we can head a little bit further south. Here we go. Tin Bear the Druid dead at level 18 in Darkshore. Darkshore, man, those areas, those Night Elf areas are so hard. So challenging. Okay, we should be able to teach you Taunt now, right? Requires level 10. Oh, I thought we saw him level up. Huh, okay, he needs some more kill XP. That's why we wanted to find a level 10 one, I think. So we could immediately teach him Growl too, right? A Copper Vein, okay. Well, there were lots of prowlers down here, and then players happened to them. You kind of start to feel bad for the natural wildlife after a while. They're even killing cows, guys. They're even killing the cows, and they're not even skinning them. They're just leaving their bodies dead on the roadside like animals. Not the cows. The cows are animals. I mean, I'm talking about the players acting like animals. Phrasing. Okay, we have some Defias guys here, which I don't mind. We have a bear here, which I do mind. Get back on this guy, maybe? We're having a problem. Yeah, we're having a huge problem. It's called a bear. It's a bear-shaped problem. Okay, we might be fine. We might be fine. Just a little problem. And it's time to feed again. It's time to feed. I'm only assuming they can drop the bandanas. Hoping that's the case. I do see some more prowlers out there. And there is the pet's level. Okay, so blue is TP, yellow is the level. Okay, so there we go. We got Growl rank 2. And that's really all we need for now. And we just want to keep leveling him up, I think, to get some of his abilities added to our ability list. I'm still a little iffy on how the pets are working, but I feel like they are all unlocking a couple of specific abilities that we can then train to other types of pets that don't naturally start with those abilities. Like, I don't think a Prowler would ever learn Growl. I believe that we unlocked that maybe with the Boar, and now we've taught it to the Prowler. Maybe that's wrong. I'm not sure. So correct my thoughts if they're wrong. And confirming them if they're right would be nice too, because then I know that I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. It's very interesting. I do like the way the pet system seems to work. And when I think about that, it seems like a real shame that eventually they just, they pruned it out. They pruned the system. I think by Wrath, you don't even have pet abilities, right? There's no beast training in Wrath of the Lich King, is there? That might have been out in Burning Crusade. I really don't remember, but I know in retail we don't do that with our pets. Pretty sure it's not even in there in Wrath. We need one more Prowler. This thing had a lot of copper in it. That's probably not worth going into the wolf den for the 1 copper node. Let's come back over to the bridge, and we could turn in the Fate of the Guards and the kill quest. Yeah, that Growl 2, man, really does work. No matter how much damage we put into the enemy, that Growl 2 goes off and they grab them right up. That is nice to see. And it's on a really short cooldown, 5-second cooldown. Absolutely amazing. I can kind of see how, like, if you learn how the pet system works and you're stacking those powerful abilities on your pet, how having a system like this could make somebody a little bit overpowered. And I think it's a shame that they remove things from the game. Like, if you have knowledge and skill, and other people don't, you should be able to have a character that's more powerful than other people. Everything should not be evened. Everything should not be leveled out for the lowest common denominator. If you've done your research and you learned how this works, and you can stack the abilities across multiple pets, and that makes you a more powerful player than someone who did not learn that or doesn't know it, that's fine. That's how it should be. One person's getting rewarded for what they know. The other person doesn't know what they don't know, and they'll probably learn it one day. So they're not suffering. They just don't know what they don't know. Can I grab this? Where is it? I guess I just didn't see it. Oh, okay, yes. This is the Wolf Den one. But you know what? Now that we're back here, I feel like they're spread out enough that we could take them individually. Unless they howl. If he howls, we might be in trouble. Okay, so we're out of combat. We might have only needed to deal with that one. It's close. It's close. This guy here could aggro. But I feel like we're okay, actually. Now, if we aggro 3 level 10 guys, we're going to book it. Ooh, we needed that Malachite. That's huge. That's huge. Yeah, guys, that's awesome. Okay, totally worth it. We need to get a copper tube going. Copper tube, we need weak flux. That's really cool. We're going to head back to Goldshire. We're going to get this scope made. We'll turn in our quest here. The quest for the guards is going to lead us back to Goldshire anyway. Which I feel like then opens up another Murloc kill quest at Guard Thomas. So we will be back out here to work on the red linen bandanas and of course the brass collar. And we could pair that with the follow-up Murloc kill quest.
King's honor, friend.
Ooh, we got some healing potions. Some sizable ones. We are definitely hanging on to those. Won't be selling those for the silver. Oh, he's gonna learn charge here too. Not available to your pet. Oh, so maybe we can't. Can we not cross-stack the abilities? Maybe I misunderstood. We'll grab natural armor. Maybe I should just read some about what this... I'm really bad at doing research. It's true, I have to admit it. I'm good at reading books, and I'm bad at doing research. You'd think that they would overlap and have common ground, but to me it's not the same. I especially dislike doing research on the internet, because I am an old person. I like to Google things for answers, but to me asking Google a question is not the same as doing research. Because usually when I'm asking a question, I'm looking for a very short answer. I'm not going to ask Google, explain to me how the hunter things work. I'd have to do some research for that, read some guides, and I don't really enjoy that. I like to play kind of organically. What I really like is when you guys give me some tips, and I can kind of stack those things together. This salesman's, he's getting a lot of business today. Yeah, he's probably pretty happy that he came out here. Let's make sure we don't sell anything we need. Okay. Okay, I think, yeah, that should be good. The ruined pelt we shouldn't need for anything.
See you around.
Everything else we gotta hold on to. 11 silver, still not a lot. We're gonna have level 12 abilities to learn at our trainer, and for the trainer we're gonna have to head to Stormwind. We're not gonna have a trainer here in Goldshire, I don't think. If we do, that'd be awesome, but I'm pretty sure that since humans don't have hunters, that we don't have a hunter trainer.
How are you? Have a good one.
I'm always thinking that if I don't check all the vendors, they're going to have some kind of secret items on them that I'm not going to get. Yep, let's talk to Marshal Dugan.
Well met. For the Alliance. Light be with you. Be careful.
Traumatic the Mage, dead at level 11. Rip, brother. Okay, we should be able to do a couple things. Let's just smelt everything we have here and get that done. Probably the best place to start is just to get all of our bars that we can get. Can I open up engineering with this and still do this? I can, okay. I like when it lets it run and I can open up a different window. So we're going to make the copper tube. We need weak flux for that. We can get that from the trade goods vendor. I'm assuming the copper modulator is going to be a part that we need in future patterns, the way that the bolts were a part that we needed to make. engineering may thus far be like the most exciting thing that we've done crafting wise, maybe just because I'm not familiar with it, but yeah, I really look forward to doing things like making the scope and making new guns, and it's really exciting. I think being able to make your own weapons has a sense of excitement about it. So we need the weak flux. Who can sell me that? None of you guys probably. Trade goods vendor is right over here.
I supply only the finest goods. Light bless you.
It's kind of expensive. That's a silver a piece. I grabbed 2 of them just in case we need one down the road. Requires Arclight Spanner. Okay, we can do that, and that's not a problem at all. So the Arclight Spanner is a tool that we need to use for engineering, so we're going to make one of them, and we need to hang on to it. That makes perfect sense to me. So now we have this crude scope. Okay, so if we go into our character pane, and I right-click the scope, okay, and we have +1 damage. Hey, it's not a lot, but it's really cool, and so we'll have to make a scope for each of the weapons that we have. I really like that a lot. I'm having a great time on the Hunter, guys. I really am. I know a lot of you guys weren't sure if I was going to like it. I wasn't sure if it was going to grow on me or not. I knew I didn't hate the class, though, and sticking it out through hardcore has really made me start to fall in love with it. Thank you guys so much for being here, and for all the support. Without you guys, there would be a lot less of me. So yeah, thank you. And as always, take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.